Hey there, I'm out with Orangedale Landscaping, and today we're starting a new project. For this job, we're going to be installing a 700 square foot patio. We're going to be doing river rock along the outside of the patio, and we're going to be installing a garden bed at the back of the property. Here you can see the access we have. For the paver we're going to be using, it's going to be Permacon's Newport Gray Melville 60. Here you can see I'm excavating. We're going to be digging out 15 to 20 inches. Here you're going to see the first little problem we ran into. The bobcat kept getting stuck. So after we got that out, we had to call and get a mini track loader. Now that the mini track loader is here, it's time to get all this dirt out of the backyard. Now all the dirt's out and the excavation's done, it's time to grind a few stumps out that are right in the way of where we're going to be building this patio. Now with the stump out of there, it's time to lay out our first layer of woven geotextile and start backfilling with our crushed recycled. So this is the next morning. You can see we have a couple lifts already down. Nothing was done in front of the deck. We still need to clean that up. But I'm going to start laying out our second layer of woven geotextile, and I'm going to start bringing back more crushed recycled. Here we're working on our final lift. We have the string line laid out with an 1/8 of an inch pitch towards the back of the property. We're going to be raking out, and we're going to be using a tape measure to check for consistency from the top of the line to bottom of grade. After everything's graded and compacted, this is what we're left with. Now it's time to start bringing back our HPB and screeding and laying pavers. It's the next morning and the pavers have arrived. This quarter pallet he's taking off now, that's going to be our border brick, and then the rest of the pallets are just our main pavers. With the truck unloaded, it's time to start bringing HPB into the backyard. After we get a couple wheelbarrows down, I'm going to be setting our screed rails, which is 1-inch gas pipe. We're going to be going level across with 1/8 of an inch pitch towards the back. For the negative space here, I take a shovel of screening, I put it into that void the gas pipe left, and smooth it out with a trowel. So at the start of laying these pavers, we had the emerald cedars show up. So they're going to be installing those in holes they dug earlier that morning. But once all the pavers are down, we don't do any aluminum or plastic edging, we only do concrete. So here I'm going to make a void with my trowel, I'm going to shovel in concrete, and then I'm going to smooth it out, making sure I'm touching the pavers. There's not going to be any grass or any planting against the patio, so it really doesn't matter on your height. If you're going to put sod or something there, you want to keep that in mind and try to stay a little bit lower with your concrete. Here you can see what it looks like. Now I just have to do that around the whole patio. So after the patio's laid, the edges in, all the landscaping around it's done, it's time to do our poly. So I'm going to be spreading all of this poly out, just a really light layer across the whole patio. He's going to be coming behind, tamping each brick to vibrate it and make sure the poly gets down in the joint completely. And then I'm going to be going over it again, sweeping in between the cracks, and then he's going to tamp it one more time. After that's done, we're going to sweep off the whole patio, and then we're going to take a leaf blower and blow everything off before we soak down the patio to activate the poly. See, everything's complete. So we did river rock on the outside of the patio, we installed the garden at the back with 10 hydrangeas and 8 emerald cedars. The job turned out great. The whole purpose of this job was zero maintenance, and I think we achieved that perfectly. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.